combining Throttle Girls and Cowgirl Surf Club together was just something iconic.
It was honestly like one of the most
I'm gonna cry.
magical moments of my life.
Like it was pretty special.
You know, it was an epic idea, an epic thing. We wanted to make some noise about it and do the two brands, but I also want to put it out there that, you know, you do need help. You need the, you know, funding to help your rehabilitation, help your journey in getting back to your old self. Welcome to Out of the Group Chat by Cowgirl Surf Club. This is where we take the conversations that usually stay in our group chat, the crazy moments, the stories, the behind the scenes of shoots and events, and bring them out here. If you've ever wondered what actually happens behind Cowgirl Surf Club, this is it. All right, let's take this out of the group chat. All right, so we're back in the podcast room and we have another guest with us today. We have Tay. You guys might know her from Instagram as Taylor Eve. I personally know her as Taylor Pete because we grew up together and we actually got racing motos together, and I think it's been a long time. But thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I've been watching all the podcasts on YouTube and you're like, give me feedback. Yeah. I'm like, you need to do this, this and this. Nah, just kidding. You're so good at what you do.
Well, you've been in the game for a lot longer than what I have been, and you're a powerhouse. I mean, you grew up racing motos and now like you own so many brands. You have Throttle Girls, you have Girls Can Ride, and you also, you know, you're an influential person online yourself. So, I mean, you've done really well with like just, you know, doing everything. So like I look up to you, I'm like, oh, is this right? Am I doing the right thing? But, you know, at the end of the day, just having fun. But, yeah. Like,
you do good.
Yeah. How long have we known each other for?
I swear it was like, I feel like it might have been my 18th birthday party or like my brother's 18th birthday party. And now, yeah, like it's been well over like, what, 10, 15 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Wait.
20?
I love how we get to that question. It's like, hang on, don't say how long.
I'm not very good at maths, but it feels like it's over 10 years at least.
I am. Let me get my calculator out.
And it's crazy because you're from down south and now you live just pretty much like an hour south of me, which is wild.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I was in the Snowy Mountains and you were doing some skiing or snowboarding thing with one of our other mates. And and then I just like randomly crossed paths with you because we're like, sick moto chicks. Like, and so then we met each other just randomly. And I remember every time I'd come up to the Gold Coast, I'd be like, I'm here. Like, and we'd always like stay connected for so long. But yeah, and now it's just like, look at us.
I know.
It's so cool.
We've done some really cool things together. I mean, we grew up racing motos together, and then even like a couple of years ago, we went over to the States together and we did a whole bunch of riding over there, and that was so much fun. We've done a lot together.
Yeah. The States trip was so fun. We had so much fun, but yeah.
Was that for like, did you guys go to like compete over there or was it like just like a holiday type thing?
It's like a holiday. It's a ride holiday. We went with MX Dreams California. So they provided bikes, accommodation, and K-Dub I'm like, come with me. And so, yeah, she brought her camera along and we just went over and had a holiday and rode and did a few tracks around California.
Oh, the tracks over there were insane.
Yeah.
And the tracks here are really cool, but like they prep it on race days and like, I guess like special occasions, not your average like ride day where you go and rock up to the track to practice. And every day was like a prime track. Like everything was so graded and everything was just like pristine and watered and, you know, and we were just like, what?
Yeah.
And it just makes
So
you a way better rider too, because like with those conditions, you feel way more confident to hit things. And you don't like Tay she's a great rider. Like it's like, oh, that's a big double. Next minute she's hucking a triple. You're like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm cruising around and I'm just, you don't remember that track I was trying to explain to you yesterday. It's like, I was up this section and it was like a double and I'm like, and I'm like, hut. And next minute you're next to me and you're like, And I was like, oh, that's Tay. Like,
See
okay. Peace. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's that was a fun trip.
Yeah, we had so much fun.
Yeah.
Take us back.
I know.
I want to look back on videos from that trip because fuck, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Aleigh does.
Fuck, we had some fun. I'm a cowgirl now.
Yeah. We've converted her.
Yeah.
We've all got our ride for Tay tees
Yeah, we're all
on today.
switching over.
We were all switching brands. We're all got
Except
the
for
black on.
Nikia.
Yeah. I know. I swapped cars. It's in my other car.
Yeah, like for everyone that doesn't really know you, like tell everyone a little bit about like, you know, how you grew up racing motos and like, you know, you've done that all around Australia. I know you did like down in Canberra, you even went to the moto camp down there and
Yeah.
tell everyone a little bit about like your story of racing and your life with moto.
Yeah, well, we grew up in the Snowy Mountains, New South Wales, and yeah, we lived on property, and my brother and I used to just like go around all of Australia and race motocross, and went overseas a couple times, but mostly just New South Wales and New South Wales and national events, and then that was just our whole life, like lived and breathed the racing lifestyle, and that was us. And then I stopped riding, I don't remember what age, but I went to uni and did graphic and web design, and then I got back into it after I'd done all my studies. And then when I got back into it, I just didn't race. I just like rode for fun, and then I just realized like there's such a like gap for like females in our sport. So I created a women's only motocross coaching camp called Girls Can Ride. And then what came with that is Throttle Girls, which is the clothing brand from that. So yeah, and then ever since I've just been traveling around Australia, doing camps with girls, meeting new girls. And yeah, it's been such a great experience, like doing what I've been doing, just like adding so much value to all these girls' lives and giving them confidence, not only in like riding and coaching, but in their mindset. So I do like NLP coaching as well, which is neuro-linguistic programming. So I've done like mindset studies and everything. And yeah, just helping the girls out in all of those things. And it's been such a cool journey, but yeah.
I can say like I've been to a couple of your events now, and they are like the community of girls that come to these events are just like buzzing. Like they're excited. They're excited to meet you. They're excited to be there. They're excited to be around like-minded girls doing things together, and it's all in all, it's a really good time. And your pit bike races are like next level. Hey,
yeah, that was the part I missed. Yeah, we do so many things at the events. It's not just coaching. It's not just like just the motocross side. It's like pit bikes. We get the girls to dress up and kind of like we try and bring out like the crazy side in them and make them like have fun, like that childhood mentality of like
no
getting
fear
on a bike.
or judgment, nothing.
Yeah, and everyone just like has the best time, absolutely sends it, and just like whatever the theme is, like everyone just goes all out. Like I've never been one to like go to dress up parties, but I'm like, we have to do this because it's just so fun, and the girls just get so loose, and yeah, we have fun. And then we do like bike maintenance seminars, like have so many brands on board with goodie bags, and yeah, there's so much to the event. It's a massive weekend, but they're so sick.
Yeah.
Can I ask one question? So back to like your mindset thing and helping the girls with that and stuff. Do you find because I know my world, right? Like the horse world, country world. But do you find in the moto world the girls have like come to you and say like they have fear of judgment, they have fear of like stereotype thing, like it's male dominated and things like that? Like most of the girls coming are saying this to you and they're like leaving feeling empowered and everything like that.
Yeah. I get most of those. There's so many things that females struggle with in a male dominant sport, and that is one of them for sure. And fear of judgment is another thing. So yeah, we try and like unlock all of that in everyone and give them confidence to like rock up, whether it's like just meeting a friend group and having confidence to go to the track with a new group of friends, like that automatically gives you confidence if you've got someone beside
in a
you.
competition like environment or anything, just to hang out and be around the same-minded people.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah. But yeah.
No, I think it's amazing. And the girls are like, they just in awe of you, hey. I think I went around and spoke to all the girls and they just look up to Tay and you're such an inspiration. And I mean, like I always say it, you're like one of my biggest inspirations in so many ways. Like, and for a long time, like the way that how you show up in life and how you just show up in your business and everything you do is like you put your mind to it and you don't just like do it, you do it really well. And it's like, you're like, okay, I want to get there. And then nothing stops you. And like, I love that about you. And I think it's great. And I think, a lot of people really see that in you. And you show up, even though you're having a tough day and you show up and you're glowing like all the time and you have such a great personality. And I think, that's like, you're one of a kind.
Thank you. Say the same about you girls. Okay, let's not cry.
All right, let's go into like a less maybe a more happier note.
Well, what did we do? Let's kick it off. What did we do yesterday?
Happy. That was beautiful.
I know.
Then there just needs to be some backing like cinematic music behind all of that, like just get the heartstrings going.
I went real deep, didn't it?
I was like, oh my gosh, it was like yesterday. I'm sure we'll talk about.
He's Ali singing again.
Sure we'll talk about what happened yesterday, but far out, you had like all of us crying.
Oh yeah.
Except her.
Yeah, literally, I'm sitting there wiping tears, and she's like, "Yeah."
She's got no emotion.
I'm the one getting interviewed, and everyone else around me is crying. I'm like, you crying?
Just not you.
Touching on that, do you want to tell everyone about your last couple of years? Because it's been like, it's pretty crazy, and for people that don't know, like, maybe tell everyone
what's happened.
You had an accident.
Yeah.
Talk about your accident.
Yeah. So in June 2024, I was on riding freestyle ramps with one of my friends, and I do them like I used to do them like growing up and stuff. So it wasn't like a new thing for me. But I just had a really bad day, and my second jump in on the day, I had a really bad crash and went over the handlebars on the down ramp, and I ended up breaking both my wrists, my nose, punctured my lungs, did my ribs, and the worst part is I did my spinal cord. So now I'm paralyzed and experiencing paralysis from my upper torso down. So I can't feel my legs or move my legs. So it's pretty gnarly.
You wouldn't remember anything from that day, would you? Your mind's just like blanked it out?
Nah, I remember everything. Do you know what? It's so weird. I remember the day before exactly what I was wearing, exactly what I had for dinner and breakfast, exactly what I did. Like I remember everything from like that period of time. Like, could you imagine like looking back and going, okay, what was I doing exactly 2 years ago on this exact day? Like it's so, but yeah, I remember everything around that time, and yeah.
That is wild. And then you were in hospital for a little bit.
Yeah, I was in hospital for 4 months after that. Wow. But that was like fast. Like most people with this injury are there for like half a year, a bit longer. So I like fast tracked it because I'm, you know, what my mindset's like. I was like, what's the quickest someone's gotten out of here? And they're like, when I got to the spinal injury unit. So I was in ICU for 5 days, and then 2 months in the hospital wards, and then 2 months in the spinal injury unit. So when I got to the spinal injury unit after 2 months in hospital, I'm like, how quick has someone gotten out of here? And they're like, 3 months. And I'm like, okay, game on.
I'm going to make it too.
Yeah. And so turns out I'm the quickest.
She like buys a whiteboard and puts it up inside the thing and puts her name with her time on the top of it, like racetrack time.
I literally, I had an app that I'd look at every day. I'm like, okay, 15 more days until I'm out. And I stuck to it. Like I was so determined. So yeah, it was a long time.
And your rehabilitation has been, it's pretty much like you haven't stopped since getting out of hospital. You are like every day for you is rehab. Like talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's like my full-time job now, so which is crazy because I already was bloody busy, but now I'm even more busy and I don't stop. So so I do like 2 to 3 hours of rehab a day just to like help my body like feel semi-normal. Like standing up is like I need to do that for like my blood flow and circulation, but also to like try and connect my body, my brain with my body, and that's like one of the biggest things that I focus on. So I do like a lot of red light therapy at home, a lot of standing, a lot of cycling. So I have an FES bike which stims my legs to cycle so they move. And then I also have a hyperbaric chamber at home, which I do. And then I do visualization meditations every day to like visualize my body moving and connecting with myself again, and seeing, what my goals and everything, and try and visualize, me riding a dirt bike properly again, and because I used to riding a mountain bike and walking and everything. So it's a lot mentally to add on to my normal workload, but that to me it's like I'm training for the Olympics. Like that's what I wake up and that's what I do. So
that is like honestly like
it's a lot.
You're insane, girl. You're amazing. Like, well, I roll out of bed and my back hurts and I'm like, oh, like it's just a mindset. Hey, like training not even training your mind. Like you obviously have such a strong mindset already, but like training your mind to be like, this is just what I'm going to do and this is going to happen. Like, and I guarantee we'll be sitting here in however long time and it's going to happen, We'll be sitting here doing another one and we'll be like, right, tell us now,
Yeah.
Like kudos to you because holy dooly.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy too. I didn't even know anything about spinal cord injury like when it happened to me, and when I was in hospital and like I don't know what that means. Like they would tell me and I'm like, I don't know, like I guess I'll be like, I remember one of my friends invited me to like a Hall of Fame BMX thing and she's like, okay, August, this date, will you be ready? And I was literally looking at dresses like thinking, I'll 100% be out by then and I'll 100% be walking. Like I'll probably be with crutches by then. And like, so I had, like when I was in hospital, just no idea, like had never experienced anything like this. So it's pretty wild to like, for it, like you just never think it will happen to you. And then it just like, it does. And it's like, what the hell? Like my life just changed in an instant.
In the blink of an eye, literally.
Yeah. And it's like, it's given me like it's the shittest thing ever to happen to someone, but it's given me such a crazy new perspective on life. And I think it's like a gift as well. So but
and mindset's like massive. Hey, like, and like we take a lot, like you're saying, like we probably take a lot of things for granted, and and like just like you said, rolling out of bed in the morning and just like, oh, I've got to go to work, but for you probably appreciate things so much more, and it's just like everything slows down a little bit more for you, and and you can take it all in and everything like that. Like tell me a little bit about that mindset of like your meditations. Like what is that? Is that like a half an hour a day? Like and how would somebody else like take away and bring that into their life if they were to do something like that for anything?
Yeah, well, it's like visualization. So I actually got one of my old bosses to make me a recording. So he's like a trauma coach, and he gifted, like I didn't even ask for it, he just gave it to me, which was such a beautiful thing to give someone. But he he created like this 1 hour long meditation that was personalized to my injury and my goals, and I just like put it in my headphones and close my eyes and tune in and like inside. And I think visualization is such a huge thing, like because your body or your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's like in your mind kind of thing, like imagined. So like if you can like tell your body like what's happening, like you can create new neural pathways. So but I guess like for anyone that wants to get into that, like there's so many different meditation apps out there. I was literally talking to someone the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, I should so like record my own voice.
Yeah.
Like, and listen to it, like tell myself something I want to accomplish or like a goal and just like listen to it. Cause that's like another way of like visualizing something and having yourself like your own voice. So I don't know, you can do that. There's so many different things out there, but yeah.
And even with your rehab, like it's even like I've seen you, and with your rehab, you have to like, you know, think about what to do. It's like your mind connecting you to, you know, when you do your crunches and you're doing like all this sort of stuff, you like sit there and you have to like, okay, if I'm on the pushback, I can kind of like move my weight, but you got to think about it just to bring your mind to like your muscles, right? Because even though it's been however long since your injury, like you've done rehab like consistently where she's still got all the muscle, you know, like she's still got definition of muscle in her legs because you've been like hard at it. But like even that in itself is a lot. Talk about a little bit about that, like from, you know,
From
like,
say it again.
Yeah, sorry.
Kate-Up's having her own conversation, you guys.
More simple.
Talk about what exactly?
Oh, fuck. So yeah, it's like
She doesn't have the palm cuts yet.
I know.
It's been a big couple
of days. No, it's just like, you know how you do your rehab and like you do your mind to your like you're doing exercises and you're like you're consistent about doing that. Like talk a little bit about the rehab and
So I go to in the Gold Coast, I go to a place called Making Strides, and they're specialised in spinal cord injury. And when I go there, my main focus is to like get back on my feet. So that's like my goal. But sometimes, you know, like I've also got to think of my other goals, which is getting back on a bike. So we focus a lot on building strength in my core, which all of that stuff that I do for a bike can help me like stand up again anyway. So everything starts from your core. So we do a lot of core work and like there's different exercises that he makes me do that kind of prepares me to be able to maneuver myself on a bike. And so I just, that's pretty much what I do there. And then at home, what I mentioned before with standing in my red light and hyperbaric chain bar. But and is that all?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is like, a lot of people don't know, like, and talk about like social media and like what you put on social media to what you don't put on social media. A lot of people out there probably don't know that Tay does this all on her own. You know, she does have help from, you know, a few people, but they said the government give you the NDIS.
You're lucky that you have them and not me and Kate-Up, because after the last couple of days, we're definitely fired. As soon as we drop you off, like, she'd be like, never again.
I fell on the ground.
Yeah. She was trying to do her rehab, obviously, without us there. Trying to do her stand-ups. I'm out walking the dog, like, letting it go for a wee. Kate-Up's in the shower, like, naked, running out, trying to, like, pick Tay off the ground. She's half naked, too.
All I can hear in the shower is, help, guys.
Yeah.
I need some help.
I need help.
I'm in there, like, just like, this is like, was that a noise? I was like, if it's Tay, Ellie's out there, and I could hear it again. I was like, I think she needs some help.
I need help, guys. And I was like, I'm going to like run inside. The dog's gone, walk about. Like,
yeah. And then by the time I like got back onto the chair, I'm like, where's Jagger? My dog. And I'm like, fuck. And then he came back and he was like drenched wet. Like, where did you go?
It all just went to shit pretty much.
Yeah.
We've gotten better.
See what happens when these two look after me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we were putting a chair together for the first time and we were just winging it. We were just like, this goes in there and that goes there and sit in it, test it.
I pretty much went over the handlebars.
Yeah.
Onto the ground.
They've got these adjustable wheels, and like when me and Aleigh were sitting there, it was like putting a puzzle together. We were like, this goes there, that, okay. And then the chair was kind of like, it was a bit wonky. And then Aleigh sat in it And then it was like, she'll be right. She just can't get forward.
Yeah. She just can't try and stand up. Meanwhile, she's tried. What were you doing? Were you trying to pick something up from the floor?
I was trying to pick something up from the ground.
But you went forward.
Yeah, I went forward.
She tried to get out of her chair.
You should have seen these girls after. They were sitting in my chair trying to test.
We were like trying to like
Test
rock
the
it back
tip.
and forth.
It was so, both of them did it. It was
After
so
you've been
funny.
sitting in it like no pants in the shower, and we're just sitting on this chair as well. But yeah, like it's crazy. Like even just spending like 2 days, like the amount of stuff that you've got to do on top of what everyone else has to do, it's just like.
That's what I want to ask about. Like, and this is like great for a podcast, but also like myself, I'm like in awe because like there's just so many people out there that you run into or that are in your life that just have like that victim mindset, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like everything's too hard and my life's so hard and everything. And I am so guilty of having those days that I'm just like, I don't want to do anything, like whatever and everything like that. Whereas every single day you are working at it, you're doing the damn thing. Like how do you like not convince yourself, but like how do you stay so strong in your mind that you're just like, I'm doing it and this is what my life is, you know? Like living on your own, you know, like doing it all on your own and everything like that. I'm like, girl.
Did you have down days where you go?
Well, that's my thing. Like, I'm like, how do you stay so strong in your mind? Like, this is for me to take home, you know, like and everyone else. But like, I want to know that.
Yeah, well, I think when you want something so bad, it's you can't like that's just what drives you.
Yep.
So like if you have some like a goal that is so like serious in your mind, not saying like anyone else's goals aren't serious, but if it when you spend like 4 months in hospital, laying in bed and see everyone walking around and you can't even get up and get a drink, it like builds the goal, like it makes the goal even stronger. And it's like it makes the drive like so serious. Like I'm just like I can't live I'm not living like this. Like I need to like I think like my like having like a really clear and strong goal is like the biggest thing. And then because I know exactly what I want, I just like I'm very organized.
Yeah.
Aren't I, K-Dub?
Yeah, I envy people like you, hey?
She rocked up yesterday. She's got her post bags like that she uses to ship T-shirts out, and she's got like all the dog stuff is like in a post bag with the dog's name on it, and then another bag with all like the radios in it, walkie-talkie bag, like, and everything's like
organized,
all like named and labelled in it, and we're just like an hour late throwing like hats and forgot my shoes, like
the food.
Yeah, the back of the car is like Tetris. So like, was this fit? Like, yeah, it's all right.
Strap it in here, it's a ratchet.
Everything's like, right.
We were literally like at the house on Sunday morning, and K-Dub is like, I envy people like you. You're so organized, aren't you? And then like we get in the car, start driving, and then we're like, what are we doing for lunch? And K-Dub's like, oh shit, forgot it. It's in the fridge.
Left it in the fridge.
I'm like, you are
There's something important like food, you know, Well, that's what ChatGPT told you. Remember the other day, people don't need food, sleep, rest, nothing.
It's like the least important.
Yeah.
And then we ended up going to Woolies. We bought all this food, and then we didn't have time to cook it because she's like, all right, we need to get this shot. No, stop, move over here, get this shot, this shot. We don't have time.
It is my red flag.
Yeah.
What was yours? We did the ChatGPT. We were going through what we did the last podcast of what our red flags were. What were yours?
I don't even remember. It's probably that I don't remember things because I don't remember. It was something to do with
the most organised person ever. That's probably why you have to write everything down.
Yeah, I know. You should see I've got like 10 to-do lists. Like I'm not even joking. Like, do you want to see it? No, don't.
Do you want me to show you? I want to show you.
It was something about the career one. Is that do you want to do the career one?
Ask it for dot points because when you told us we were like zoning out.
Am I doing it now?
We're like, Tay, get to the point.
I'll ask
she
it
got
for-
like full like Cowgirl Surf Club friendship vibe. We were just like, nah, we're not listening. Like,
She's like
brutal.
Even
Like,
I don't listen.
last night when she's like talking to us and we're laying in bed and and she's like talking, and then I hear Aleigh goes, "Oh, she's zoned out," and I said, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, she was talking to you." I was like, "For how long?"
Okay, my red flags are I can't do anything small. Everything turns into a full campaign. Says quick idea accidentally creates a whole brand moment. Juggles 10 big opportunities like she's got 48 hours in a day. Turns content into meaning, movement, and a message every time. I feel like everyone's going to zone out. There's so many. Starts trends instead of
say it
following
really
them.
excitedly.
Gets bored early.
Not even easy early.
Over delivers to the point it becomes more work than it needs to be. Anyways, you get the point.
You're busy.
I set the bar
She's a
so
busy gal.
high.
I've just
That's
summed that
enough.
up for you.
Yeah.
Busy.
That's
Busy,
my red
busy.
flag. But yeah.
All right. Well, because we keep talking about like last night and like yesterday and then over the weekend, let's talk about it. Like, what did we get up to on the weekend, guys?
How do you sum that up?
Well,
the reel that you made.
POV
the viral
driving
reel.
into your random, what was it? I don't even remember. I watched it like 20 times.
well, there was horses, there was helis, there was motorbikes, and then
There was what's I don't know what your board's called. What's your board called?
Oh, we had the skimboard.
Skimboard.
Yeah.
There was skimboarding around a dam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to.
That was a lot.
A lot of
It was
dust.
a lot. So there was an idea that I really wanted to do. Like we've been talking about it for a long, long time, and I think like where Cowgirl Surf Club kind of stemmed from is just like crazy ideas. So I'm like, oh, let's try this. This would be really, really cool. And then I obviously got brought up in the motor world and I love moto, and I was like, I always love combining the two cultures of, you know, Western and moto, Western and surf, Western and snow, you know. It's been like something that, you know, it's created what we're doing and what we're all about. And I think yesterday was something pretty iconic, you know. I wanted to find the perfect track where we could huck some big jumps in a wide open space and bring the horses in. And that's when I spoke to you, Tay, and I was like, I've got an idea. Like, I really want to get, you know, Throttle Girls and Cowgirl Surf Club together. And I really want to bring us with the horses, you with the moto, and like do something super epic. And Byron, your brother from Trackworks, just finished this amazing track up just in Gympie, which is a couple of hours north of Sunny Coast. Sorry, guys, we had to like cut that short because the aircon was cranked and we're all getting a little bit cold in here. So we had to cut that one.
The whole chair was moving, and I'm like, you okay?
I love how you're like wear all and you haven't even put a jumper on.
Yeah.
No one has, except I've got like
I just want to feel us all being inclusive, you know? I don't want to single you out.
I can't. Okay, so just FYI to everyone listening, I with spinal cord injury, you can't regulate your body temperature, so that's why I'm freezing my ass off.
Like,
Hands are warm.
I know,
Feels
but
like the
my
inside,
whole
yeah.
body is just no.
like last night we were where we were staying and we're all in the same room and we had to have the heater like cranked. Like, it was cold out last night, but
Yeah.
like you're in there, you got thermals on, you got a puffer on, you've got socks on, all the things. And how many blankets? Like 3 blankets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Aleigh are like t-shirt sweating.
Yeah. I was stripping down.
And then I got hot, and I'm like, can we?
Yeah, she's like
It's hot.
peeled everything off. Then we had to open the door, and then she's like, no, that's too much. And then halfway open the door.
Oh my god, I'm so high.
You're so high maintenance.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, like I guess touching on that, we keep talking about last night and this weekend. Like, let's talk about what we did over the weekend.
yeah.
Yeah, the fun stuff.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, who wants to sum it up? I mean, it was helis, horses and some motos.
Yeah, go Nikia because she had
Yeah.
the stress.
Me?
The horses rocking up, and then with the
Oh,
motorbike
yeah, that
and
was
the 2
hectic.
strokes going.
Talk
it was
about the
a bit-
idea where it come from.
Yeah. Oh, well, just Cowgirl Surf Club's ideas. Just a normal weekend for us. But yeah, so we were just thinking of random stuff and like how to combine the worlds, like the moto world and the horse world with Cowgirl Surf Club and stuff, and then obviously Tay has Throttle Girls, and then combining that with Cowgirl Surf Club is just epic in itself. But what we pulled off yesterday was I honestly don't even know how to describe it. Just epic, insane, adrenaline, tears, happy, everything. Like just absolutely an incredible team of people, crew, helpers, everything, photographers, videographers, helicopter driver. My horse is just, I'm not going to talk about that because I'll bawl my eyes out.
Do it.
Yeah,
Talk about it.
in a bit.
Yeah, it was pretty
It's good
iconic.
clickbait.
Yeah.
Yeah, me crying.
It was pretty iconic, and like I guess it was pretty. If anything, it was probably one of my yeah. I mean, I don't get emotional, but if there was times when I actually sat with it and I thought this is something more than a photo shoot for me. This is something special. You know, I grew up in the moto world, and I base my whole life around that community and being surrounded by it. And then, you know, naturally for me, I've then gone into the creative world, and then now I'm more into the, you know, the Western and lifestyle, and it's kind of like a full circle. And then being back at the track yesterday, for me, I was like, wow, like, you know, this is so cool. And I'm sharing this moment with someone who I grew up racing with, which is unreal. And you know, like combining Throttle Girls and Cowgirl Surf Club together was just something iconic, and yeah, it was really special. And yeah, maybe you talk about how you felt about it.
Yeah, it was, K-Dub came to me with this idea, and I was like, okay, this sounds like K-Dub.
Yeah.
I'm in. But yeah, it was really cool. Like the track was insane. Like it literally looked like an American track. We rock up and like you see it from the highway, and we're just like, what the Heli? No pun intended. And yeah, it was so surreal, like the whole day. Like Taylor McCutcheon came and rode, and she's like one of Australia's best female riders at the moment. She's absolutely dominating. And she's going to start racing overseas as well, I think she said.
Yeah,
so,
profession, yeah.
Yeah, so she does that as a full-time job, just racing. So she came and rode for Throttle Girls and had that part in it as well. And yeah, just big jumps. And
can we just talk about the jumps? Like when I was planning this photo shoot, you know, it's really hard to get a mint track to have big jumps and wide open, because we've obviously got the horses involved as well. So it's like, you know, big jumps for motocross, you need a tight jumps where that's usually a supercross format, where to get big jumps, wide open space so we can have the two, you know, moto and horse, was something that was really hard to find. And then your brother built this track just north of Sunny Coast, so it wasn't a private property. And we when we rocked up, we were just like, whoa.
Insane.
Like, when we're talking about big jumps.
Yeah, it was like you like driving in and you're like looking up and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
it probably is like the coolest looking track in Australia.
Yeah.
Like it's so sick. Like it's on this hill. It like the background, the like horizon.
Like
it's
the drone
just, like,
footage
insane.
doesn't do it justice. Like it's sick, the drone footage, but like you turn up and you're just like.
You know, with a big track, you know what we needed to get all the shots though?
The Heli.
The Heli. That's the drone.
Yeah.
We don't need
Drones
it.
are lame.
Yeah.
So we had our mate, so we were like, we came up with the idea of the moto and the horse thing, and then
We all just add a helicopter.
Yeah.
we thought,
How
yeah,
to fuck Nikia up even more.
How to make Nikia hit the ground.
that didn't happen.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
I didn't. My horse is very special. He didn't do that to me. But can I just say though, the one picture I have that's like cracks me up from yesterday is you in the helicopter in the front seat, legs hanging out, just filming like this, like, yeah. Like, Kate was like, look at Aleigh. Like, I'm sitting in the seat going like, holy shit, like screaming in this guy's ear. And Allie's just like, yeah, it's another day in the office.
Trying to hold my hat on.
So we have me and Tay have a mutual friend called Carl, who owns Ocean View Helis, and he wanted to be a part of it. And honestly, like
he smashed
delivered.
it. He just was incredible. Like, and he was so respectful. Like, even like I mean, it's humans on the bikes, but I'm sure that's like scary in itself when you're jumping next to a helicopter and stuff. But like the respect that he had for me being on the horse and everything, and like picking up when, I mean, Joey didn't really bat an eyelid at it, but like just knowing that like I had so much safety net around him, like and how he was driving it or flying it, whatever you call it, and like how close he got, like, I mean, in meters wise, like how close would you say he was when he was behind us and we were going up the hill? He was not far off us.
He was close.
Like,
Yeah,
he
like
was
50 meters.
Yeah, like so close. He did so well, and such a nice guy too.
Yeah, but he's done a lot of mustering, a lot of low flying. Like it's not his first rodeo. You know, he's.
Do you reckon he's the best heli pilot in Australia? Did we put that title on him?
With that flying I saw yesterday, I was like, whoa. Like,
Yeah, and then I
it's
sat in the
insane.
damn passenger seat and I was like, oh, we're just going to go for like a little leisure, like fly around, you know, look at the track and everything. And he was like,
Next minute,
Ready?
you backflip.
next minute I'm staring at the beautiful scenery, and then I'm staring at the sky, and then I'm rolling, and then we're going 220 kilometers an hour, and I'm just like, I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I was, you know, out there filming you guys, and then we saw like the heli, you know, we got Taylor riding around the track, and then Carl's literally in the helicopter going sideways, just racing them around the track. Like, unbelievable. Like, I don't think that you could get throttle happy in a helicopter, but I feel like that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, Aleigh went in it. How was it?
Yeah, I don't think he it wasn't like he was just racing it. He knew the angles that the helicopter had to be for us to be filming out of it to get the good shots as well. Like, he was
Really?
like sideways, and then he would like come backwards, like round a corner, and then take off forwards. Like, yeah.
Talked about the weight in the back.
Oh, yeah, like I was trying to work it out, but the aerodynamics, obviously, when we were shooting the first bit where it was just like the jumping with the horse there, he had Andy in the front, obviously, to get the good shots out that side, and then I was in the back. But then when he was going to do the chasing of the motos around the track, obviously when he had to do the like reverse turns and stuff, he said that Andy had to sit behind him on his side just for the weight distribution. So he obviously
really?
like knows where the weight needs to be when he's like doing those like
Those
crazy
maneuvers,
turns
I
and
guess.
stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
It's just nuts. And he's just there with his feet and he's like,
Just cruise along with no shoes.
and then
on.
and he had his
no
meta
shoes.
glasses on as well while he's like
Yeah. I noticed
flying.
that.
Is that legal?
So we had a couple of shots set up. So the first one I had envisioned was the racing of the motorbikes, and then the horse coming up that big jump. There was a big step down that we were up on top of the hill, and you just chuck some doughies, and then we had Tay jump over you. Then we had the heli in the background for one.
Yeah, that's a lot. That was a lot going on, but like insane. But like that's just the most unnatural thing for a horse to be around, like in every way, shape, and form. And that's what I was explaining to K-Dub yesterday. When there's so many people around, like it sounds like, you know, hoodoo stuff and whatever, but horses read energy. So horses can read your heartbeat and everything. So when there's so much happening and there's so many people and there's so many noises, all of that energy is just transferring into them. Like, they're feeling it and they're like hyped off it. And like, Joey is the most chilled out dude. And even he was like, you know, getting antsy and things like that, because he's just going off what everyone else is feeding into him. And especially me too, because I was scared. Like, well, I wouldn't say scared. I was intimidated by such a big shoot, like by so much happening and worrying about him, because my biggest and most important thing is that he's happy, he's safe, he trusts me, and that's it. Like, as long as he's focusing on me, we're going to be good. But yeah,
Like Avatar, where they like plug their tails in together and they like, you remember that movie?
Yeah.
When they like riding the dragons or whatever, and they like the energy gets plugged in from like the tail
Yeah.
to what they ride.
I mean, you could go in
need
so
to
much
watch it.
depth
It's
through
like
it. Yeah, I
good.
love Avatar. I literally watched it like all day the other day. But yeah, like it's all, I mean, I call it alien type shit for them, right? Like, and he just showed up and just delivered the whole time and didn't bat an eyelid with a damn helicopter right up his ass. Motos either side of him, like, and they're, I mean, I don't know the correct terminology, but like they're the 250s, so they're louder. Two-stroke. Like, you know, they're really loud. And then they had the 450s and quads and buggies and drones and everything. Like, I don't know, yeah.
We need some sound effects. Can you do a two-stroke sound? Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, it was like
do
that.
a hairdryer.
What do you reckon, like, what was your highlight of yesterday? Maybe you start.
All of it. It was all of it. I don't know. Maybe taking you out.
Oh yeah, when you were skimming, when
surfing.
I actually, honestly,
That's
that
not a
scared me.
highlight.
I was like, you're going to get effed up here. Like, I was like, oh my God, because it looked really bad from where I was sitting. Like,
Oh, it's because I like dropped because I knew
you just
it-
went into a ball.
Yeah,
like,
well, I knew it was coming, but like you must have backed off because if you kept the tension, I could have jumped over it or like just ducked down. But I think you backed off and then the rope like dropped on the ground. So I was like, oh fuck! It's like I'm like on the ground like in a ball.
I think I let go as soon as I
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah, you
coming
did.
for you as well. I was like, fuck.
That was your highlight.
That's a video she's watched another 1,000 times. She's like zoomed in on K-Dub's face to see.
Yeah, no, I did. It's true.
Screenshot.
That was the highlight. No, my highlight would have been at the end of the day. That was so sick. I got to ride the Stark. So my bike is all modified so that I can still ride, and I got to ride alongside you and the heli behind, and then and I had like my Cardo headset in, and I was like talking to K-Dub the whole time while she was in the back of the ute filming, and it was so surreal. Like, it didn't even feel real life. Like, it felt like we were in a movie, you know? Didn't feel real at all. So yeah, that was so cool. Yeah.
What was your highlight? Are you crying?
I mean, the whole day was a highlight, honestly.
Everyone must
Like,
be on their period or something. Oh, okay, cool. Nailed it.
no, I'm not just crying because of that. But no, the whole thing, like coming together, the people and everything, like just everything about it. But the clip that you sent me this morning of the afternoon was just like, it was beautiful riding alongside you, and like I was focused on you the whole time.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I didn't give a shit what I looked
Yeah.
like. I didn't care what was happening. I was just so focused on you and so happy and proud of you. Like, it was honestly like one of the
I'm
most
going to cry.
magical moments of my life, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it. Honestly, like.
And that's
I
all
love
that
it.
Tay was saying last night. She was like, look at Nikia in this video. All she's doing is just smiling the whole
The
time. She's like, oh
vibe.
my God, she's just so happy.
I know. I was like, I love this girl. She's just so like real and pure, and just like her energy is just like so, I don't know, so contagious. Like, it was so beautiful. I'm gonna make you cry. It's like it was, and you were just like, the way that you were just like looking and then looking at me and then just like, I don't know, like it was pretty special moment.
It's very special, yeah.
Yeah.
I
and
wasn't
I'm
listening
very-
to a word you were saying because she was talking to Kate.
Yeah, but I feel like
I
you
couldn't
were,
hear anything, but
you
I
couldn't?
was just going off you,
was
like,
just smiling,
you know.
eh?
She was like, it's like bipolar. Eh? It's like because you have to have someone at the start to hold her, and at the end she's freaking out. I could just hear in the headset, "You gotta hold me, go. Just wait. I think it was you." She's like, "You got me," and because you're on the uphill,
yeah,
and she's
nearly.
like, yeah, go. And then like 2 seconds later, oh my God, this is so fun. Oh my God, wow.
yeah, I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, you're like,
a
thank
brain
you.
switch.
And then I'm like, I'm so nice. Do you remember when I said that?
Literally.
I was like, okay, let's go. Yep. Okay, I'm good. Thank you. Oh, this is fun.
You're like, wee. Like, oh, look, a horse.
Oh, Nikia looks nice. Oh, I forgot there's a heli behind us. They're like tailgating us.
Yeah, I'll right up our ass, yeah.
Wild.
Oh my God.
But no, yeah, it was to do it with you guys and everyone, obviously, 100%, every single person there brought it all together and smashed it out of the ballpark. But like to be a part of that memory with us is, yeah, something I hold on to for my whole life. I'll be sitting there when we're grey and old, like I always say, we're on the veranda, like, we did that. Like, we did that. You did that. Like, that's scary for you, right? It was a 500 kilo.
I mean, I wasn't scared. Not until I started riding.
No, the riding part wasn't scary. It was the stopping. You were like, grab me, hold me.
Yeah, no, it was so sick. I think like I feel like my life is like a movie. Like I've always thought that. And
I want to see that movie one day, just FYI.
Yeah, we're going to do a documentary.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That just came into my mind.
But yeah, like I've always thought my life has been like a movie even before my accident. And then just like days like yesterday, I was just like, oh, yep, on brand.
Yeah.
To what it's like.
Another scene checked off.
Yeah. What was your favourite thing about yesterday, your highlight?
I think seeing it all come together was probably my biggest highlight. Like, to me, it's like a big blur. And like I say it all the time, I feel like on shoots and events, I'm like a whole different personality. I'm like, like
scary.
It's like I'm yelling. I'm like yelling at people. I'm like, but we're like, it's so hard to explain it to people. Like I have a job at hand that I need to get done, and I know the shots that I need to get done, and we're racing with horses and motos and timing of everything, and then lighting, and then, you know, you throw a heli in the mix of it too, and everyone gets so excited about the heli. It's like, well, I still have, you know, we're here for a purpose. We're here to get the shoot done, and we're here to do it right. So we're not sitting here and, you know, wasting everyone's time as well. So, you know, but like I think it was a massive day and it all happened so fast. But I think when I sit back and I think what was my highlight, it was like having an idea, having a vision, and being able to not only like nail that vision and do it right, but it wouldn't have happened without everyone that came. And honestly, like I'm so grateful that you're in my life, because I could not think of anyone else that I would want to do that with, you know?
Yeah.
You obviously couldn't ride the moto track this time, which is so unfortunate because you're an amazing rider. But, you know, we had Tay riding and we still got that shot with you on the bike. But like to do that and have that experience and create a vision together, and then to have your brother involved with Trackworks to build an amazing track, the property owners, to Carl, to, you know, you and the horse Nikia, to then Aleigh doing all the BTS and just being a hot vibe and just killing it on the wake surf, which I also want to like talk about, because that was a component that we just like, let's do this. So I
didn't even take my actual board. I just threw the skimboard in because it was pissing down rain. I was like, oh, we'll just tow behind the quad on the grass. And then they're like, no, we'll go do it in the dam. I mean, we did have the idea about the helicopter
in the dam,
dropping us into the dam, or I was just going to sit in there on a floaty. We didn't do that. The water was a bit hanky too.
Yeah, talk about how it was all set up, because like you had everything going against you.
Oh yeah, skimboard, no grip on it whatsoever. It was like muddy, and I was like down to my knee, sitting there like wading in the water, and it was like literally up to my knees, stuck in mud. So I was like 1 foot on the board, and then my other was like knee deep in mud. I'm like, when she takes off, I'm just gonna go like out with this, and then that foot's gonna slip forward. But we got it in the end. Yeah. We were trying to work out how fast to go and like which way to go.
Yeah, you did so well.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out.
Then we
and it's a small space too. Like that's not.
It was pretty tiny.
It was a tight little circle, you know. Like we're used to doing it on big straights and good beach water and no mud and like boards that are meant to do it, and you're like bang.
It's just another element to add to the day.
Yeah.
It's just B-roll, really.
I honestly thought that I was going to get like whiplashed and then like pulled into the dam.
This 50-year-old person's going to put a 50-kilo person is going to like drag you down.
Wait.
I mean, 50-year-old, you're not there yet, honey.
You're not there yet, guys.
I don't trust my quad. I have rolled it before, so it could happen again.
The boys tied the rope pretty low
Yeah.
on it. But then I think that's also what happened when it hit K-Dub's head, was that the rope was going
was so
over
low.
the tyre when she's turning.
It hit my head.
Oh my gosh.
Coat hanging.
Hanging.
K-Dub.
You should have seen my POV. Like, I was just like standing around the corner and then K-Dub's like looks over and she's like, oh, and I'm like,
She's like, protect the camera. Who cares about like where you roll?
Yeah.
I'm like, the rope's coming. And she just like drops and rolls.
You did. You went straight into a ball.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It was funny but not funny.
I got the shot.
Yeah, that's
you?
all that matters.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I had one job.
Yeah, even the iPhone shots were sick.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's all I've seen. So hopefully it's good.
Yeah. No, it was sick. It was such a
There's
good
no
day.
Nips coming out. Nips or flaps.
Is that mud, Aleigh? What is that on your butt?
Yeah. Shit myself from my coffee in the morning. Lucky I was wearing black pants.
That's so funny. But no, I think like all in all, it was an epic.
Hang on, I didn't say what my favourite thing of the day was.
What, sorry.
It was when everyone was taking the selfie, everyone was getting a group photo and I was in the helicopter and I was like, oh, I like had FOMO for missing out. So I was like selfing it in the helicopter.
I
Like,
seen you doing
hanging
that
out.
and I was like, trust you. Like you're hanging out like, yeah. Oh, I
God.
trust you to do that.
It was, yeah. That was a good time.
Is that your highlight?
Yeah, that was my highlight. Hanging out of a helicopter.
All the adrenaline stuff, she's just used to that.
I love how Carl was like, yeah, I had Aleigh in the passenger seat and, you know, racing these motorbikes. I look over to her and she didn't squeal once, or they were like, no, you could have done a backflip, and then Aleigh would have been like, oh, that's cute.
Try harder, buddy.
Next time.
He's like, oh, okay. Hard to please? I'm like, yeah, she's done a lot.
I've been through a lot.
It was good. But yeah, it was an epic day.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to stop thinking about it. Well, I just don't stop thinking about it. Like I just sit on my phone and watch it all.
Yeah, we were up till like 10:30 last night going through the footage.
Yeah.
I watched my reel honestly 100 times last night.
Yeah, I think
posted
that
a
was
first
me
trial
too. If the
reel.
views went up that much, that was me. I was like just sitting there replaying. I was crying. It was a lot.
Of course, you were crying.
I've cried a lot, okay?
Let it out.
Very special.
But like, not only was it a cool shoot, and I guess like the way that I saw it is like it was an epic shoot, and I'm all about pushing boundaries. And I feel like, you know, even with all your branding as well, like Throttle Girls, you're pushing boundaries in the moto world. You know, Cowgirl Surf Club pushing boundaries and just crossing each Western with so many different things. And for me personally, you know, as a filmer, I'm pushing boundaries in the creative world, and I think that's just like ingrained in all of us. It's just pushing boundaries and seeing how far we can go, and like backing each other and supporting each other, and also having fun with it too, because it's like that's what we're all about.
Yeah,
finding our inner child, you know, and having
yeah.
fun with it. But there was more of an importance to this, which is a little bit more close to home for me, because you know, we are such good friends and I want to support you in every way I can possibly. And I can't physically be there to be that support for you. And so many other people cannot be that for you.
Yeah.
And it's so hard. So, and you do this all on your own. Like I think you said it before, like we all go home in the afternoons. Like we go home this afternoon. I don't want to make you cry, but like I'm just telling everyone for they don't know, but you do go home to yourself and you wake up, and everything that we take for granted, for getting up to going to the bathroom and having a shower and washing your hair.
Make a coffee.
Yeah, make a coffee.
Anything.
Something that takes us, you know, half an hour to do, I'll quickly ready. It takes you hours to do, and you're doing it all on your own. And like, I'm sorry to, you know, like to upset you right now, but I just want to tell everyone that. So for me, like it's... For me, like I want to give back and I want to support you, and I think that's what our brands are like, are so aligned, is girls backing girls and supporting each other and finding that inner child. And I thought like doing this with you is been like something really special to me, and probably one of the highlights of my career and life to do this with you. But I also want to support the best way I can. So, you know, it was an epic idea, an epic thing. We wanted to make some noise about it and do the 2 brands, but I also want to like put it out there that, you know, you do need help. You need the, you know, funding to help your rehabilitation. And that's why, you know, we've set up a new GoFundMe account. Well, you've set up a new GoFundMe account to help your journey in getting back to, you know, your old self of being able to, you know, physically be able to get up and get your coffees yourself and have your showers, and walk and put even just simple things of like standing up and making a meal, you know? And that's where, you know, like maybe you can talk about the new GoFundMe and where that could help.
Yeah, I created a new GoFundMe page the other day when K-Dub came to me with, you know, the whole shoot purpose and everything. So I created that. But it's basically to raise money for a few reasons, like to Jagger. No,
He's like, to get dog food and dog toys.
He's snoring.
That was louder than you last night.
I was waiting for that.
Oh my gosh. He's like fully out of it. Jagger.
He's having a good dream.
Jagger's if anyone's listening but not watching, Jagger's in the studio.
See you, mate.
Bye. He's like, you woke me up. Yeah, so the GoFundMe is basically to help raise funds for for my rehab, because I only NDIS, which is the funding, they only give me 1 session a week, which is insane for this injury. Like, you know, paralysis is a huge deal. And not just that, so I need to like get more funding so I can, you know, get professional help and not just do it by myself at home, but have it with a professional. But also, you know, so I can like focus on, you know, have support so I can focus on doing my rehab as well, because to drive to the Gold Coast, it's like an hour and a half, and then, you know, 2 hours, and then an hour and a half back home and to like my little property. And by the time I'm home, I'm wrecked and don't feel like, you know, picking up my laptop and designing the new merch drop, or, you know, I just need support with like that kind of stuff so I can take my mind off working all the time. Oh, I'm going to cry.
I think you deserve's not even the word, like that's an understatement in itself, but you deserve help to have just relief.
Yeah.
Just to have relief of not having to worry or stress about that part of everything when you have so much going on already, you know?
Yeah.
And like you don't rely on people like me and Aleigh.
Yeah. But also like I really want to start driving again, so having my independence back. So car modifications like that costs money. And yeah, like my goal is to like go to overseas and get a stem cell treatment, and that's going to cost like the one that I've been looking at is $200,000. So I'm just like, got to work hard.
Yeah.
But oh my God, why am I so emotional? It's you. Every time I look at you, I like get really upset. But also my situation is pretty fucked up. I'm blaming you.
I'll take it.
But yeah, so yeah, that's why we set the GoFundMe page up. So yeah, any support is so appreciated.
And I just like, you will, you know, like the support's going to help, but like your rehab and your recovery, you know, it's just time, and nothing is stopping you. That's the thing. Like,
yeah.
And that's what I said at the start. Like, I am so, like, I'm going to start counting down for sitting here when you're telling a very different story of what's going on in your life then.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait for that. And it's coming. Like, it's going to happen regardless, like, no matter what.
Yeah, something's going to happen crazy. It's a part of the movie.
We're adding another scene.
Yeah.
Talking about scene, do you have anything that coming up for Girls Can Ride or Throttle Girls that you want to touch on?
I haven't planned the next Girls Can Ride event, but I have planned another event called the Throttle Girl Ride Out, which is happening June 13th down in northern New South Wales. And I'm only going to have like probably maximum 25 girls out there. So it'll just be an all girls ride event with a fundraiser, and it basically will have the purpose of raising money. So just have the girls there, have a big bonfire on the Friday night, and
That'll be so sick.
yeah, just get the girls together and, you know, back each other what we do best. So have a good event, you know, have a good time out of this event, and yeah, raise some money. So that's
Hell yeah.
if you want to come, you can.
Yeah, I was like, should we crash the?
I was going to say,
Should we
well, I
crash
mean, I'm
this?
coming.
June. Are we going to be here?
June
Yeah, we'll be here.
13th. Yeah. So that's my next thing, which I've still yet to find time to design all the branding, because I want to make it because I'm a graphic designer, so I'm a perfectionist. So I'm finding time to find the right branding style for that event. So I'm halfway through. So, but yeah, I've contacted all the brands to be a part of the auction, and pretty much everyone has said yes. So that was step one.
Hell yeah.
To branding. So let's go.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kyle will still have the stuff on the heli around then, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
What are we now? April, May? He might.
Yeah, I have to keep the stickers on the heli.
Yeah.
We've got to come up with another idea before then to go use the heli.
I have
Yeah.
one. I already thought about it.
Oh,
What is it?
What is it?
The wake boat, the heli, the bike, and the horse along the beach with you surfing.
Yep.
Can you do all that?
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
ride the boat and the surfing?
Drive the boat and surf.
Oh, true. Drive
no,
the boat.
we can get a.
You can get a driver for the boat.
Driver.
You on the back of the board. Me horse surfing, the bike, the heli.
And
My mind
a
was
Ferrari.
going nuts last night. And
Yeah.
a Ferrari. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have four-wheel drive?
No, yeah.
You should have the Can-Am by then.
Yeah. We're manifesting
Yeah.
a Can-Am.
That-
It will happen.
Shout out to Can-Am, ANZ.
But how cool, like we were on the drive here, we're thinking like, you know, you obviously can't ride at the moment, but it's like the next best thing would be how cool would it be to like race a Can-Am?
Yeah. That's like,
Think 2027. Let's
Yeah.
go.
so do you want to be my
You're-
passenger princess?
Alleigh's your co-driver.
Yeah, I'll be your heli.
I'll be in the heli with Carl filming.
Yeah. Oi, you guys,
We will have those
We
ear
need-
things and we can all talk to each other.
shout out to Cardo. My new sponsor. We'll get everyone hooked up with those.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah,
They're
I'm-
so good.
I'm sitting in there and I've still got the headpiece around my neck. And then like we drove away from the shoot, and then you're like back at the pits, and I'm driving back. I'm talking to Byron, your brother, and then all I can hear his little voice like, K-Dub. And I'm like,
Am I
hello?
hearing this?
And she goes, stop flirting with my brother. I can hear you. And I was like, Byron, stop trying to kiss me.
That's so funny.
Just joking. Just
He's not
joking.
from Texas.
But yeah, no. We should definitely have the headsets for Think 2027 with the
Yeah.
Can-Am, just manifesting. Yeah. No, it's good. But yeah, like I'll probably wrap it up there. And but thanks for coming in, and I mean, what an epic weekend with all of you girls, and thank you so much, you know, for being there and being part of it all. And I can't wait to see what else we could possibly do in the future, and what we could probably like possibly do. Like, you know, there's no limits on anything with your mindset and goals, and we're all driven enough to do it and get
Yeah.
there. So yeah.
Craving
Yeah.
it. I sit there and I crave it. Like I want that little adrenaline rush.
Well, if anyone out there that's listening has ideas, drop a comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us what you want to see.
do, or like where you would want to come and watch what we do. Or
Yeah. What's a cool Throttle Girls
something.
and Cowgirl Surf Club collab?
Yeah. Then we can get people to come and see it live. That would be cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the girl.
If you want to come, drop your name, drop a comment, let us know.
Yeah.
I just want to say thanks, K-Dub. You fucking like seeing. So I swear a lot. Anyways,
mouth.
this is the real me. You want to
Yes,
know the
ma'am.
real me? No, it was so cool to see the whole weekend unfold and see you in your little element. And also, like, these girls are amazing. Like, you've got such a good group of girls around you and just supporting you, backing you. Like, you're just amazing. And what you did on the weekend was unreal. So big shout out to you. Don't cry.
She doesn't ever.
She's amazing. She's so creative and has the best vision. And yeah, like, you got such a big heart as well for doing what you did for me as well. So don't cry. I'll cry.
If I was a cry, I would cry. Thank you so much. But I appreciate that. It's so sweet. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you.
Pleasure. Anytime.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's wrap it all up.
See you on the next
one.
one.
We run our tissues.
See you in Cairns.
Yeah.
Well, we got a 20-hour drive. Me and K-Dub and Nikia in the car next week.
Yeah, for our next retreat. First one of the year. Wow.
Save us, please.
Well, we'll tap out and we'll check in with everyone then.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
See ya. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Peace out. If you like what you heard today, give us a like, drop a comment below, and make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't